going on? This is Becker again, and welcome to video 2. I'm glad you're here, because if you weren't here, it means you would have quit the course because it stinks or something. That would really hurt my feelings, and I would write you a really mean Facebook message. But we don't have to resort to that because we are here right now. All right, so in this second video, what we're going to be doing is very, very basic keyword research. Now, in SEO, going out there and analyzing websites, digging into their backlinks, looking at all the SEO that's been done on the site is pretty complicated. It's more of an advanced tactic, hence why I'm not even going to get into that. And so many beginners courses try to teach that, and it's just something you're not going to comprehend. It's like me speaking to you in Klingon and being like, why aren't you understanding it? It's Klingon. Everybody knows Klingon. I don't know Klingon. Anyways, so what we're going to be doing this is a different type of keyword research. We're going to be looking at local suburb searches. These are very, very easy to rank for searches that a beginner can rank for. Hence why we're targeting them. And we're going to be focusing on high-end niches, which I will explain later on in this video. Now, if you go out there and pick these keywords and these niches, you're not only going to be able to rank very easily as a beginner, you're going to have a much higher chance for success and seeing success and being like, hey, I can actually do this. Than targeting other stuff, but you're actually going to have a way to make money with it. So we're going to hop in this video right now, and I'm going to show you how to start finding keywords that we're going to make our first website about. Okay, this is going to be really cool because you're going to take these keywords and actually make a website about them. Very cheap. It costs like $9. Take out your wallet for a sec, and then we're going to continue from there. So let's hop into this whole keyword video and get it going. Okay, hey, welcome inside my computer for video number 2 in the SourceWave Beginners course. Now, what I want to do real quick is tell you first off, if you like this kind of information, be sure to click this button right here so you can subscribe to us on YouTube so you can get updates and stuff like that. If you'd like more training like this and to join our actual update list and get free software, free training courses like this, click this button as well. If you click any of these buttons, it's not going to take you away from the video as well, so you can do all this while you watch. Lucky dog you. And you can go and get a bunch of free software and stuff, and we'll put you on our update list so we can email you whenever we got new cool stuff coming up. On top of that, we've created a free Facebook group for SourceWave members. You can join there. We're talking SEO. We're helping people. We're doing all sorts of neat stuff. Feel free to join up and get all sorts of cool help and stuff like that if you have a Facebook account. If not, congratulations for being one of 5 people that don't. You actually don't even need to share this video. The rest of the course is available below because you already shared in the last video. On top of that, if you like this information, just reminding you, you don't need to go right now because this is where we keep all the advanced secret squirrel kind of stuff. However, if you're interested in learning like way more about SEO besides these 5 videos and you enjoy the sound of my voice, be sure to check out Source Uni below. You can click below and we'll show you the literal 100 results we've gotten people. It's really cool. It's pretty inexpensive and you should consider it more and more as this course goes on. So what I want to talk about now is choosing our first keywords. How to go about doing this. So first off, what are keywords? Keywords are the searches we're going to be ranking for. For example, in the last video, I showed you the plano rhinoplasty search. If you go into Google and you type in plano rhinoplasty, my lovely, lovely, horrible, ugly website shows up first. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. There's good SEO behind it, but it's a piece of junk. Now, look, in this video, I'm going to do something a bit different than other courses. All right, other courses and beginner courses I see, they start with really deep keyword research. That's where you're diving into a site, looking at all of its links, its domain authority, all the SEO done to it. That's complicated stuff. All right, most SEOs who have been doing SEO for years still don't understand how to do that shit. Okay, it's crazy. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is not try and teach you something that most advanced SEOs don't even understand. There's a lot of metrics you got to look at. There's a lot of graphs, numbers, and so forth, and you can frankly make a lot of money not knowing that stuff, so I'm not going to teach it to you right away. Do not feel like you are left out. What you're going to actually be able to do with this, and in this course, most SEOs get into beginner courses like this, and they go and they try and learn advanced keyword research and ends up confusing them and causing more problems than it does helping them, so they never actually go out there and get any rankings. They never actually pick the right keywords because they're like being presented with MC equals pi squared when they enter the course for the first time, and that results in them never getting results. I'm going to show you how to get results without knowing this advanced stuff right off the bat because you don't need to know it. I want you to go out there and get results first and be like, oh, I can do this. And then I will teach you the advanced stuff for free. There's a video on SourceWave you can check out for free that shows you all the advanced keyword research you need to know about. Now, instead of other courses where they say, go and pick just any niche and pick something you're passionate about. No, you're new. You're going to pick something wrong. It's not that you're dumb or anything. It's just like, it's like telling someone who doesn't, it's stupid. That's not how you teach people to do stuff. So with that being said, I provided a list of niches below. You can go download this list of niches. It's just a button you can pick up. Actually, there'll be an annotation right here you can click on and go download it. It's just a simple list of niches. Now, what we're going to be looking for are very, very simple signs of low competition. And the reason why we're going to do that is because you're new to SEO, so we're going to try and rank for really low competition searches that we can still make income from. Now, what is competition real quick? When there are only, let me start over. There are only 10 sites that can show up on the first page of Google for any search result. Now, if a lot of people want to show up for that, a lot of people are going to be doing SEO for that search. They're going to be trying to make their website show up highly for that. Now, look, if there's 500 people trying to get in those first 10 spots, it's going to be a contest on who's doing the best SEO. We don't want to put you in a contest with 5 other people or 500 other people that are already doing SEO. We want to put you in a competition with just you and some very easy websites to beat, preferably ones that are not even being SEO. Now, when you open the list of niches below, you might be confused. It's not acne cream, how to lose weight, or how to make a house out of gold, which are all great niches. What these are is what I like to call high-end niches, and this is something I always teach people when they're starting off at SourceWave. Essentially, what we're going to be doing is targeting niches that have very low search volume but extremely high cost per sale. For example, if a construction company gets one client, it can be worth $100,000 for them. Because of that, if they show up first for a search that only gets 10 searches per month, and is super obscure, if they get one client out of that, it's worth a ton of money. Okay, so it's easy to rent out these pages. So what we're going to do is we're going to target these high-end niches because usually associated with them are very low search volumes, because a lot of SEOs mainly look at search volume when they're trying to go and rank for stuff because they want to pitch the search volume to a potential client, or they want to go after the search volume so they can bring in affiliate income and stuff like that. It's really hard to make an affiliate income if you don't have a high search volume. Now, we're going to take advantage of that lapse in silliness or lapse in intelligence for most SEOs, and we're going to go out there and do a complete opposite of what most SEOs are doing. Now, the cool thing about this is because they're worth so much and they're not targeted, they're very easy to rank for. I'm talking you will be able to rank for this. I'm going to show you a button you can press at the end of this that you can go out and rank for this. It's going to be as easy as just filling out a form. Okay, and I'm not even going to sell you a product where you like fill out the form and then I rank you. I'm just going to show you where to go. I collect no money from it whatsoever. And they're very easy to make money from because all you have to do is call the companies that these apply to and say, hey, I'm first in Google. I'm going to give this to either you or one of your competitors. Would you like to show up #1 in Google? If so, pay me $50, $100 a month, and there you go. Now, with these high-end niches, remember what I showed you in the last video. With these high-end niches, it's totally worth it to the person we're selling it to. If a rhinoplasty surgeon makes $4,000 per rhinoplasty, and I'm only charging him $100 a month, he only needs to get one client year-round in order to go out there and make like a 400 times ROI off of what I'm selling them. Now, the reason why we're also focusing on this as well, guys, is I want to get you your first actual rankings. You might mess this up. You might not make money from this right away. What you're going to be able to do with this is go out there and get your first rankings and see how SEO works and get your feeling for it. You're going to get your feet on the ground instead of being punched in the face and then attacked by a pack of dingoes, okay? I was going to fill that in with something else more vulgar, but we're being good since this is a beginner course. It's probably your first time interacting with me. So that's what we're going to be doing, and I want you to go and get your first actual rankings before we do anything. Now, what we're going to look for, and I'm going to show you what to look for, is we're going to look for suburbs around cities. Okay, so you're going to go pick one of the keywords out of the list of niches below, and then you're going to throw in suburbs. They don't even have to be around your local area. They can be anywhere. So just look for suburbs around big cities. For example, if I went and targeted first to go construction company, I'm going to show you a niche I'm going to be targeting and building with you during these videos. Now, the top 3 sites, we want to make sure they're not optimized. And what we're going to look for very simply is the keyword is missing in the title and it's missing in the description. So we're going to hop over there right now and we're going to kind of check this out. Okay, so we're in Google right now, and I'm going to show you kind of the niche I've selected to work with right here. So I've selected hair transplants. What we want to look for is niches that have the following, okay? Well, I want to make sure the keyword is not in the title, the URL, or in the description, okay? So as I'm scrolling through this right here, I don't see this anywhere. I see a lot of people doing hair transplant Dallas, hair restoration Plano, but we're not really seeing the top searches having it in the description URL. And what this tells me is that there aren't other SEOs actively doing SEO on this search. This means I can go out there and just kind of attack this search without having to worry about other SEOs outranking me or giving me any competition. Pretty dang simple. So this is a somewhat sort of competitive niche, and what you want to do is kind of go in, just kind of replace with other suburbs. So I could do like hair transplant Frisco, and so on and so forth. Just going to play around until you see something that makes sense and looks into it. Then what you want to do is hop over to the keyword planner and make sure it has some search volume right here. Now, usually this search volume is not completely accurate, and here's why. All right, what's going to happen when people go in and type stuff in, they're not just going to type in Plano rhinoplasty, okay? They're not just going to type that in. What they're going to type in is stuff like Plano rhinoplasty near me. They're going to type in like best Plano rhinoplasty. They're going to type in a whole lot of stuff. You can see all the different like search variations and stuff like that. So the keyword planner only shows the search volume for this exact term right here. Okay, that's not accurate because people use so many different descriptions. So if we see a 10 right here, it's probably closer to maybe 30 or 50 per month, give or take. Just from what I've seen in the past. You're going to end up ranking broadly as well. So that means basically anything you type in, you can see with my website, neat Plano rhinoplasty, you're going to see the website show up for that. So you're going to get long tail rankings with what we're going to show you to do. So just make sure there's a little bit of search volume here. Now, to get into this tool I'm looking at right now, excuse me, what you want to do is go and type in, you want to go to Google, and you want to type in keyword planner, okay? And you're going to go right here, and there's going to be a tool up here that says keyword planner. You're going to click on that, and it's going to load this up. So what you're going to do is I'm going to go back to hair transplant Plano, and I'm going to go and throw this in here. And it's going to give me this information right here. Now, I also understand renting out these pages and selling leads from the pages, actually renting out the pages for the most part, doesn't really even require it to have search volume. You can actually rent these out to local businesses and they'll just take it because it's the first thing showing up. So that's what I want you to do right now. Go through the list of niches below this video, find a niche that kind of suits your fancy, and then go through and try and replace the last word in these strings with a suburb in whatever local area in these cities you can get. All right, then look for the requirements I talked about before, the top 3, not having the keyword in the title, the URL, and description, and then move forward and look to make sure there's maybe a little bit of search volume. Again, if there isn't much search volume, you can still make money with this just by renting it out. So don't be afraid to really go out there. If you see something that looks really uncompetitive, it doesn't look like many people are doing SEO for it, that'll work. That'll do it. That's all you need to do. So with that being said, go do that. And in the next video, have what you're doing. And actually what you need for the next video is go and find 3 different suburbs. Okay, get 3 different suburbs for your niche. Okay, have those written down on a piece of paper or saved in notes or something like that. Pretty simple stuff. And then what you need to do, we come in the next video, we're going to build a website around these things and we're going to go out there and start ranking it. So I'll see you in the next video. And also, if you have not already done it yet, be sure to subscribe on YouTube. Be sure to click here, receive our free software and other free courses just like this so you can get more training from SEO. If you don't do that, you're not going to get the updates or any cool software. In fact, the software we're going to give you is amazing for ranking these types of sites that we're about to build. On top of that, join the free Facebook group so you can get in and ask questions about this, okay? I'm not going to be in there 24/7 answering questions left and right, but you can get answers from other people that are doing SEO as well, so it's going to be a great resource. So, see you in the next video.